With smart dating taxis' lower fees and co-ownership benefits, drivers can retain a higher net income, creating a financially sustainable model for both drivers and investors. Assuming that smart dating taxis' lower fees, tax benefits, and co-ownership structure appeal to this dissatisfied 20%, an initial potential driver pool could be around 1 million drivers globally. This estimate is feasible as it represents a fraction of the broader rideshare workforce interested in models that offer fairer earnings and better working conditions. Market potential and real demand. The global rideshare market is valued at over $61 billion and is expected to grow significantly in the coming years. Demand continues to expand due to urban congestion and a shift from personal car ownership toward shared transportation. Investors have a chance to enter a growth industry with a unique market proposition. Beyond traditional ride-sharing, there is a niche demand for apps that blend social connections with transportation, targeting users who appreciate the convenience of carpooling while expanding their social circles. This combination taps into two strong markets simultaneously: mobility and social networking. Financially competitive model for drivers. Smart Dating Taxi offers a 5% commission rate, which is significantly lower than the 25 to 30% charged by competitors like Uber and Lyft. For drivers earning $5,000 in gross monthly fares, this saves them around $1,000 to $1,250 each month in platform fees alone. By organizing drivers as co-owners within a joint stock company, drivers can avoid the typical self-employment tax of 15.3%. This means monthly savings of approximately $500 to $800 compared to self-employed drivers. Through group discounts and bulk purchases on fuel, maintenance, and insurance, drivers can save an additional 10 to 20% on monthly expenses. For many, this translates to monthly savings of around $60 to $200, increasing their net earnings. Projected monthly savings per driver: up to $2,250 per month in combined platform fees, tax, and operational savings, making Smart Dating Taxi highly appealing to drivers. Profitable and scalable revenue model for investors. The 5% platform fee generates a consistent revenue stream without imposing a heavy burden on drivers, ensuring driver retention and platform loyalty. With 100 drivers each earning around $5,000 monthly, Smart Dating Taxi generates a platform fee revenue of $25,000 per month. Due to lower costs and vested interest as shareholders, drivers are incentivized to remain with the platform, resulting in lower turnover rates. High driver retention leads to reduced recruiting costs and a stable network. Beyond ride commissions, Smart Dating Taxi can leverage vehicle leasing, insurance packages, and premium features within the app, all adding to the revenue potential. Annual projected revenue from 100 drivers, approximately $300,000 from platform fees alone, with additional revenue potential through expanded services. Incentivized driver behavior and increased ride fulfillment. Drivers in the Smart Dating Taxi model are rewarded based on the number of trips rather than the fare value, reducing the issue of skipped or ignored low-fare rides. This approach maximizes the platform's ride fulfillment rate, which is essential for user satisfaction and retention. By strategically promoting shared rides during high-demand times, like morning and evening commutes, the platform maximizes occupancy rates and average fares, boosting overall profitability. Realistic profitability and market position. Smart Dating Taxi's structure and low overhead costs make it financially lean and primed for expansion to new cities. Unlike traditional rideshare models, it does not rely on heavy subsidies or high driver commissions to maintain driver interest. Combining social networking with efficient transportation appeals to a broad user base. This dual-purpose service creates a niche market that differentiates Smart Dating Taxi from other rideshare companies. Investment opportunity summary. Lower costs and higher earning potential for drivers create a robust network of committed drivers, minimizing turnover and maximizing platform stability. With a reliable income from platform fees and additional service offerings, Smart Dating Taxi presents a profitable, growth-oriented business model for investors. As the platform scales, Smart Dating Taxi can capture significant market share in a unique segment with the potential to expand into various cities and leverage additional partnerships. By investing in Smart Dating Taxi, investors gain entry into a high-growth market that combines ride-sharing with social engagement, supported by a cost-effective, scalable business model. The unique structure lowers costs for drivers, increases driver loyalty, and creates additional revenue opportunities, ensuring long-term profitability and growth potential. Executive summary. Smart Dating Taxi investment opportunity. Smart Dating Taxi redefines rideshare by combining transportation with social engagement, optimizing earnings for drivers, and lowering costs for passengers. The model solves a major industry issue: low profitability for drivers on short trips, which often leads to high rejection rates and missed revenue. With our innovative shared ride and profitability-focused approach, Smart Dating Taxi ensures higher earnings for drivers and a reliable, affordable service for passengers. Market need and pain points. Key pain points in traditional rideshare. Low driver earnings on short trips. A study by the Economic Policy Institute shows Uber drivers earn $8 to $12 per hour in some cities, barely above minimum wage after expenses. This pushes drivers to prioritize high-fare rides, leaving shorter trips underserved. High rejection rates for low-paying rides. As much as 25% of low-paying trips are rejected by drivers, resulting in long wait times and decreased platform satisfaction for passengers. Driver turnover and retention issues. Independent drivers face high self-employment taxes and platform fees, which are 25 to 30%, lowering take-home pay and causing high turnover. Smart Dating Taxi's solution: shared fare model. By offering shared rides for short trips, drivers earn more per ride. A $5 short ride becomes $9 with 3 passengers, incentivizing drivers to accept all trips. Reduced platform fees. With a low 5% commission fee, drivers keep more earnings, addressing income dissatisfaction and reducing turnover. Social engagement. The model offers passengers a unique experience by promoting networking during shared trips, appealing to younger, socially active demographics. Higher income from shared rides. By pooling passengers, drivers increase income on short trips, making all rides profitable and reducing service gaps for low-fare passengers. Market differentiation. Lower rejection rate and enhanced retention. With earnings tied to trip count rather than fare value, drivers are motivated to accept all rides, boosting platform reliability and service levels. The joint stock model incentivizes drivers to remain on the platform as shareholders, fostering loyalty and reducing recruitment costs. Expansion and scalability. The demand for efficient shared rides is growing, especially among younger demographics in urban areas. Smart Dating Taxi leverages this by offering a blend of low-cost, socially oriented shared travel. Shared rides reduce vehicle idle time and emissions, aligning with urban sustainability goals and appealing to environmentally conscious users. Realistic financial projections and expected ROI. With total monthly revenue projected at $500,000 and a platform fee revenue of 5%, that's $25,000 monthly, leading to an annual platform fee revenue of $300,000. Drivers can save between $1,000 to $1,250 on platform fees, and an additional $500 to $800 on tax and expense savings. This translates to an expected monthly driver net increase of up to 20 to 30% compared to traditional models. Investor takeaway. Smart Dating Taxi's approach addresses a critical gap in the rideshare industry by focusing on short-trip profitability and promoting shared rides. This model provides higher earnings for drivers, ensures affordable rides for passengers, and offers sustainable, scalable revenue for investors. By investing in this venture, you position yourself at the forefront of an innovative, socially driven model that meets the evolving needs of the urban transportation market. The Smart Dating Taxi model has unique potential in serving communities often underserved by traditional rideshare services, such as LGBTQ+ and gender minority groups. Many of these individuals form dedicated social media groups to arrange safe, inclusive rides and carpooling options due to a lack of reliable, inclusive rideshare options. For instance, the app LGBTQ+ Ride was specifically launched in California to address the safety and inclusivity needs of LGBTQ+ riders after cases of discrimination and ride rejections were reported. Financial potential and business value in serving interest-based rideshare needs. 1. Capturing niche demand. By integrating the Smart Dating Taxi model, which encourages shared rides based on interests or identities, Smart Dating Taxi could attract a dedicated user base, capturing a segment that traditional services often miss. People seeking safe, reliable, and inclusive transportation options are already networking through social media to find shared rides. Bringing them into a structured, app-based model offers convenience and builds trust within these communities. 2. Revenue impact through shared, high-frequency rides. For communities that frequently travel to specific events or areas, shared rides can significantly increase the volume of short trips, especially during peak times. With fares adjusted for multiple riders, a typical $5 trip with 3 passengers becomes a $9 fare, providing drivers with better earnings while maintaining affordability for passengers. Serving these rides, particularly in urban centers where LGBTQ+ and similar communities are concentrated, could generate additional revenue and establish a loyal, repeat user base. 3. Enhanced platform appeal and brand loyalty. As shown by the success of apps like LGBTQ+ Ride, communities often seek brands that explicitly prioritize inclusivity and safety. Smart Dating Taxi can further emphasize its commitment to inclusivity, becoming a trusted transportation choice that supports underserved riders and drivers, especially among marginalized groups who face more safety challenges in traditional rideshares. Potential financial and social benefits. By structuring Smart Dating Taxi to cater specifically to community needs. Projected revenue increase. With a 5% commission on higher volume interest-based rides, Smart Dating Taxi could capture a sustainable community-focused market segment. For instance, even if 10% of rides on the platform come from niche groups, this provides both reliable revenue and brand differentiation. Social impact and investor appeal. For investors, supporting Smart Dating Taxi means aligning with a socially impactful business. Providing inclusive services taps into a strong market trend favoring ethical, inclusive business models. This approach not only strengthens Smart Dating Taxi's brand, but also aligns it with emerging standards in corporate responsibility and community engagement. Conclusion. Smart Dating Taxi can leverage these insights by prioritizing interest-based and inclusive ride-sharing options, positioning itself as a leader in both profitability and social responsibility. By meeting the unique needs of underserved communities, the model can establish itself as a preferred platform, enhancing both brand loyalty and revenue stability. This inclusive, data-driven approach will appeal to investors looking to support innovative, socially impactful solutions in the rideshare market.